Hi guys, let's try it again. I think TikTok or whatever shadow banned me. So almost no one saw that I'm going live here on TikTok. Many people didn't receive a notification. Now I try it again. Let's see if it works out this time. If not, let's see. I'm very surprised when you can give me a feedback if you receive a notification this time that I'm live. Let's see how many people are joining now. Yeah, it seems like this time more people are watching me. Okay, it seems like it's working this time. Hi guys, so for all those which are joining now and you didn't realize that I was already online before. Yeah, let's see. Okay, from Ireland, Angela is here in the house. Yeah, I wait a little bit for the people to come online. Yeah, I feel something is off. It feels very strange, and I already talked about it in a live stream I published on Instagram, and I published this live video also on my YouTube channel. No notification, you say? Yeah, very strange. Something is going on, I feel, with the AI. I believe so. Yeah, I labeled the video and I said the AI is going crazy again. So I'm not surprised. From Canada, but it's interesting. Different people are watching now. To the last one. Different people now. Interesting. Yeah, maybe we will figure out how the AI algorithm works on TikTok, or maybe they really shadow ban me. I don't know, but it feels very weird. But this time more people are watching, so I think this time it's working. Yeah, for all those which are watching now, I already was live. But it seems like not everyone received a notification. I don't know. Yeah, I see more people watching now. Yeah, actually, I have some subjects to talk about. Yeah, so we talked a little bit about the energies. Then I talked about the crop circle. I don't know if you noticed that in the United Kingdom, so a very beautiful crop circle appeared again. So a very interesting symbol and a very interesting message in it. I see this time it seems like it works as usual when I see the followers and the people which are watching now. Hi, welcome. Yeah, I have the impulse to talk a little bit about the current energies. And what I'm also getting, the energy is very strange at the moment. I don't know if you feel the same way. It feels pretty crazy and they tense. Me the same. So it was so emotional today. Marcel tells me now I'm live, official. People can see me now. Interesting. Okay, very strange. Oh, happy birthday, Ari. Amazing. Much love to you. I hope you have a beautiful day. That one lady, yes, for the last 3 days I feel so tired. Yes, it feels pretty strange. I also had very crazy issues and back pain and neck pain. It was very crazy. But I could sleep very good, and that was very strange. I had no astral projections for real. One day I had horrible nightmares because I did the reaction video onto the submarine Titan video, yeah, and I published that video on Instagram. And on this night I had horrible nightmares, like fuck, oh my gosh, I got attacked so strong. And since then, since the submarine Titan distraction and what happened with Jeffrey and with JP, you know, I don't want to speak out their names, I feel something very dark is happening. And I try to explain to you what I see as a channeler. It feels to me like they generated energy. They generated energy because something happened for them. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I mean, so many emails are gone by Jeffrey app, you know, suddenly, oops, they are all deleted. So it feels to me like something happened good for them. And now it feels like, okay, they generated energy and power. And maybe that's why you feel so strange, tired and exhausted, yeah? But what I'm getting is, please, stay focused on your 12th strand DNA activation. I share with you the interesting coincidence and what I'm getting about the crop circle in the United Kingdom. And maybe you will see that everything is connected. And these are no coincidences in my opinion, okay? So let's see. I use the green screen here, then I can show you. Okay, first I try to see, did I save the Schumann resonance picture? The very pretty one, this one. Okay, I mean, what do you see when you see this picture here, the Schumann resonance? So we can all agree this energy was so powerful. So many of us felt it. We were so energized. So I had no idea what's going on with the Schumann resonance, but I was just excited, happy, joyful. I had so much energy, so much power without realizing what's going on here. And what I see in that chart is the 12-strand DNA. And it was a message from our team, please stay focused on the 12-strand DNA activation. I feel this message here was a message from our team. I cannot say for sure who, but what I know is the Pleiadians, they help us very strong right now, especially the Pleiadians from 5D. They sending us many, many messages in codes. They understand us humans very well. And in return, they like us very well and they like Earth. So, and they are very close to us because they are basically in 5D. And what I feel was that this code here came from a higher dimension into our Earth matrix. I feel someone sent to us this code and I personally see the 12-strand DNA code in it. It was a message from our team, stay focused on your 12-strand DNA activation. Stay focused on your 12-strand DNA activation. And then you see what's going on, right? The chaos with the submarine Titan, with Jeffrey, with Hunter Bye, and so on. So much craziness again. And I feel the message was, please don't follow the distraction. Don't fall for their traps and just stay focused on your DNA upgrade. That's what I feel. That was the message from our team. And I feel the Pleiadians helped us strong. And do you know what I recognize? That my dress here has almost the same color to the Schumann resonance. Do you see this? It's like you really cannot say anymore. Is it my dress or is it the Schumann resonance? Do you see this? It's really almost the same color. Coincidence? I don't think so. Maybe it's Atlantis. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's Lemuria, Atlantis. I don't know. Maybe the message is also release the Atlantean trauma. Who knows? It matches perfectly. Yes, of course. It's like I merged with the Schumann resonance, right? So my body is gone. Yeah, I realize this now, and even my eyes. Do you see my eye color? It merges perfectly with the picture. I never noticed. Yeah, so that's what I see. Yes, of course, you are right, that one, for 100%. I am. Yeah, okay, we take it serious. Yeah, maybe the message is also release the Atlantean trauma, okay? But that's interesting. But that's not the message I want to share. I want to share with you, I see the 12-strand DNA activation in it, and now I show you the crop circle. And is this a coincidence? I don't think so. I share with you the new one from the United Kingdom. Or I don't know, or maybe this better. No, I think that's better, but I must do this now. I don't know if you can see it very clear, okay? So that's a crop circle from the United Kingdom. It's the newest one. And dive into the energy from this circle. What is the message you see in this one? What do you feel? And then I'm pretty sure these are no coincidences. Wow, beautiful, someone says. Yeah, it's very beautiful. For 2 days ago, someone found this one. It goes viral on Facebook and almost every spiritual person talks about this one now. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Kingdom, you say. Unity, interesting. Inner sun, someone says. It looks just like art, beautiful. New royalty, you say. Very interesting what you see in this. I see expansion. Very beautiful what you say. Interesting, coming together, unite. Beautiful what you see in this one. Yeah, everyone sees something else in this, and that's pretty intense. Do you know the first images I saw? At first, you see here 12 cycles. Then I saw, the 12-strand DNA. Like the Schumann resonance. I mean, all these coincidences. I mean, that's pretty crazy. What I see is when you see the cycles here, zack, when you count them, 12 circles. So then I see, yeah, the 12-strand DNA activation. And I see, okay, I don't know. I think I must disappear 100%. So I think you will not see it for real. So I see the central sun in it. My point of view, I see the crystalline central sun in this one. The 12-strand DNA activation from the central sun. Are these coincidences? I mean, you saw the Schumann resonance a couple of days ago, in which I see the 12-strand DNA activation in it too. And what I feel was, yeah, it was our team. They sent to us a message, and now you see it here in the crop cycle. I mean, are these coincidences, guys? The 12-strand DNA activation again, and the central sun, even this. Do you see the spikes here? It looks to me like, yeah, that is the sun. This is the sun. I don't know about that, but was the first image I had as I saw this one. Interesting. In the central sun, someone says, interesting, cosmic consciousness. Me too, but it's interesting. I feel this one vibrates different to the other ones. And then I got this question, is it man-made this time? Or was it created by a different group, as usual? And I can share with you some pictures, because usually they really look completely different, the crop circles. But this one, I feel vibrates a little bit different to the other ones. It looks very simple, yeah, not very complicated. You know what I'm talking about. And maybe other group created that. And really the first picture which came into my mind was the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians did this one. I mean, it's in the United Kingdom. So, and actually it's very Pleiadian, the energy there. I talk about Ireland, Scotland, United Kingdom, Sweden, Norway, Finland. It feels very Pleiadian to me, the area. So what if the Pleiadians did it this time? So that was really one of the first images I had. And I got this question if it's man-made or not. Because I see something, it feels a little bit, how should I explain that? Asymmetric. You know what I'm talking about a little bit. I don't know what you feel. What about the Anunnaki? I don't think so, to be honest, that the Anunnaki share with us images of the central sun. But I know there were some people, yeah, I watched some comments, they saw Nibiru in this one. Really, they saw Nibiru and the Nephilim in this one. So, whoa, really? You think it's a picture by the Anunnaki? Really? That's Nibiru or what? This is really what you see in this one. I personally feel no. My feeling is no. I feel the central sun in this one, and I feel the 12-strand DNA activation in this one. Thank you so much for your donation. I will do your reading as soon as possible, but maybe you know when I go live, many times I have an intro, right? And I talk about the current energies. Billionaire says, I just see the sun. Yeah, I also see the sun in this one. I see the crystalline sun, and I see the 12-strand DNA activation in it. Maybe I can share you another one. Maybe then you can see it better. I don't know. Do you see something? No, right? So I think I must disappear. Now you see it, I think, a little bit better. So what I'm getting is, do you see the spikes here? It looks to me like it's the sun, yeah? It looks like these are the sun rays, and then in the middle of it you see the 12-strand DNA in it. It's just my point of view. Oh, now you see me again. I must disappear. Now you see it a little bit better, I think. Yes, you see it now, you say. Sun and the moon. Interesting what you see in this one. Yeah, it's very interesting because everyone sees something else in this. Someone says also Nibiru. Okay. Nibiru and the Nephilim. Yeah, okay, interesting. Very interesting what you see in this one. Yeah, you are right. 24 times actually. When you count them all together, it's 24 times. Yeah. Interesting. I feel we don't have long. I have dreams. Yeah, we will see. So now you saw that one. And I don't know, I feel this one vibrated a little bit different as usual. And I feel maybe this time my other group created this one, other group, or it is really man-made. Who knows, yeah? So, and I share with you, and then I will start with your readings, those in which I feel the Arcturians did this. Okay, 1 second, I saved a few, in which I personally feel these are pictures from the Arcturians. 1 second. This one, for example. I don't know, I must disappear. Okay. Okay, I don't know. What you see in this one here, that this is actually how these group circles look like. It's very complex, actually. I feel this one, just my feeling, was a creation by the Arcturians, because they are masters in sacred geometry, the Arcturians, and they work very detailed. And you see it all looks so symmetric and so detailed. You see every detail in this. So that's what I mean. Maybe it was really a other group. I love this. Yeah, it looks like a flower, right? The flower of life. Or source codes. I also see source in this one. Source codes. So that's what I mean. Usually the circles, they vibrate this way. Or maybe it really was a different group this time. So I really cannot say. Anyway, it looks good. But it's interesting that also a few people see Nibiru in the new one. That's pretty interesting. So, for example, this is one of them in which I feel, yeah, this was the Arcturians. Or do I have another one? Actually, I saved more. Very interesting. Let's try it with this one here. So I must disappear again. So, okay, this one here. So this is actually how they vibrate. They look very complex, these crop circles. So I don't know if you already see the difference to the newest one. It really vibrates different. I love the all eyes. Cool, you see the all eyes in this. 0 point energy, someone says. Interesting. Very interesting. Yes, so much more detail. Yeah, the Arcturians, they are very detailed. So they are very advanced in working with codes. Yeah. Solar winds. Interesting, Dave. As above, so below. Yeah, you are right. This one is more balanced. Interesting. Do you know what I see in this one? I see the Taurus in this one. I'm not kidding. It's like in the middle of it here. I see the Earth. Oh, do you see my finger? Yeah, here. Here. Here's the Earth, and I see the circles here. That's the Taurus, like the infinite energy. I don't know if this resonates, but that's what I see in this one. I see the Taurus in this one, the infinite energy. I don't know if this resonates. I see my home. Wow, how cool. It's very elegant feeling to me. Yes, it is. Very elegant, you're right. But it's always interesting. It's like we're watching artwork and everyone sees something else in this one. Interesting. Can you do a channeled message from lions? Yeah, maybe I can do. I recorded some Luren light code activations, but I didn't publish them yet. But I will publish them as soon as possible. Yeah, maybe you have a little bit of feeling of the crop circles, how they usually vibrate to me, or even this one. I mean, that's very well known. I think many people know this one here. I also feel this is Arcturian. Very interesting. I mean, this one I feel it's very simple, but I feel there are many messages in this one too. And do you see it looks so accurate, so detailed? That's a portal, you say. Interesting. Yeah, portals. Yeah, you are right. It's pretty interesting. It's like we watch artwork now, right? The universe. How cool. Yeah, maybe you see solar systems in this one, yeah. Who knows? Yes, very detailed, you say. Planet faces. Oh, that's a good one. That's good. I see the yin and yang in this one. How cool is this? I love this one. Yes, also it's very simple, but I feel there are many codes in this one. Many messages. Yeah. So maybe it helps you to get a feeling how they usually vibrate. And last but not least, I shared a new one with you again. So this is the one which goes viral at the moment on the internet. That's the new crop circle from the United Kingdom. And do you see now what I'm talking about? It really vibrates different this time. It's very simple. That's why I got this question. Is it man-made this time? Or was it the other group this time? Other galactic group. It was very, very different, you say. Yeah, I feel it too. In the United Kingdom. So for 2 days ago. So gosh, I'm not good in remembering names. But maybe you will find it on Facebook. They talk about it almost everywhere. Crown of the Beast. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I know there are some people that see the Nephilim in this and Nibiru, yeah. Yeah, I know. I checked the comments already. Yeah, many platforms. You just introduced me to something I really like. Yeah, very interesting, yeah. So anyway, if it's man-made or not, it looks good anyway. The first image I had was it was a different group, or it's man-made. And when it's a different group, then I feel, yes, the Pleiadians this time. It's a code by the Pleiadians. This feels more Pleiadian to me. I don't know what you feel. But when we watched the other codes, I felt, yeah, that was really Arcturian. This one, I feel it's a little bit different. Or it was really another group. The Diamond Sun. Oh, yes. Maybe I can talk about it in an extra video about the diamond energy. Thank you so much. The other ones are more... Yes, I know what you're talking about. So even the grass looks different there. So that's why I'm not sure, to be honest, but it looks very good. And I mean, many coincidences. I mean, I already, what's going on here? I already talked about the Schumann resonance, right? I share with you another picture of the newest crop circle, then you can see it again. So I see the central sun in this one. To be honest, I don't see Nibiru in this. I feel no, it's not Nibiru. I feel it symbolizes the central sun, the crystalline sun, and the 12-strand DNA activation. That's what I'm getting first. But it's very interesting. Everyone sees something else. Someone also says the central sun. Yes, I see the same. Even the spikes, yeah, you see? These are the sun rays to me. Yeah, very interesting, yeah. Maybe we'll never know who made this, but it looks good anyway. We are living in very exciting times, guys. So, yeah, try to keep going even when the energies are pretty wild. I know the energies are hitting hard again. So today I had very crazy emotions myself, very emotional today. So, but I'm happy that this time you received a notification, because I was already live on TikTok and I thought something is strange. Just 30 people are watching. So, and then people told me, hey, I cannot see you are online. Really? You couldn't see that I'm live? Interesting. Yes, I received a donation by Marie-Helene Fortin. So, yeah, I also do PayPal donation readings again. So when you're interested in to have one, so take a click onto my TikTok channel here, then you will see my link tree in my bio. Yeah, take a click onto my link tree. Please be sure use my PayPal donation link and not my website when you want to have a live reading here on TikTok. Minimum donations are $22.22 for a spirit guide reading. Starseed readings are $33.33 and live energy healings are $44.44. So yeah, guys, we are living in very exciting times. For me, it's no coincidence. The picture of the central sun, right, the crop circle, plus the Schumann resonance a couple of days ago, in which we can clearly see the 12-strand DNA activation as well. So, and I received this message as well. Yeah, it was our team. Basically from 5D, they sent to us these high vibrational codes through the Schumann resonance. So maybe it was really the Pleiadians this time. Who knows? Thank you so much. Jen, I hope so much I was already answering your question. Thank you so much, Alex. We love you deeply. Stay in peace. Thank you so much. Yeah, I try my best, you know. So, you know, since I published that reaction video to the Titan submarine, it triggered many people. So, I mean, the original one goes viral on TikTok. So maybe you already watched this one. It was the Submarine Titan, a parody video by Chris, but I don't know the second name, Chris. And he's over and over publishing videos this style. Yeah, highly sarcastic. And I don't know if you like this kind of humor. It's very sarcastic, black humor. But yeah, I felt it that he sees it too. It was a scam. Yeah. So I don't know if you know that one. Hi, Tia. Much love to you too. Thank you. So, Marie, now I do your reading. Thank you so much. I already saw your message here, right? Tia saw it too. Yes, it was very funny. Yeah, it was very dark. It was very dark. Yeah. Sarcastic, very dark. Yeah, but for me it was clear. She over and over pointed out, I see a scam when I see one. Yeah, that's what he said at the beginning, Chris. Then I was sure, yes, he makes a parody of this. Like he sees it's a scam, it's a distraction. Yeah, that's what he said. Then I was sure, yes, it feels like he sees it too. That's why I did a reaction onto this. So Marie, okay, so let's see. I read your message, spirit guide reading. Okay, so let's see what I'm getting for you. Lily May agrees, definitely distraction. Yes, I felt the same way. Okay, Marie, let's see what I'm getting for you. First of all, I feel you go your path. I feel you have a very wide open heart and just stay focused. Stay focused on your path. I feel nature helps you very much now because I feel you have very strong DNA upgrades yourself. You go through very strong DNA upgrades. I feel your heart chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. You go through very deep activations. So, and you must ground, I feel, very important. Stay in nature so often as you can because I feel your energy is very etheric, high vibrational, and kind. At the moment, I feel the Pleiadians, by the way, and I feel some Lurians, they are assisting you at the moment. The Lurians, they try to help you to stay focused. They sending you many codes to stay grounded and staying focused. I don't know if you feel this energy by them, the lion energy or the lioness. I feel these animals or spirits, they are coming through from Lura. I see a group, it's a group I see of felines. 5 of them. Yeah, it's a group of 5. And these are all lions or lionesses. And these are all, Lurin council members, Lurin council members. So I see them in a ship and they assist you, I feel. And they want to help you in grounding and in staying focused on your mission. Yeah, they are very good in staying focused, the Lurins. They are strong. They have a strong will. And the Pleiadians, they help you to activate your heart and your higher chakras. So they help each other. They collaborate with each other as well. I don't know if you feel their energy. And I don't know if this message resonates. So the only process I'm getting is that you really hold your focus, because I feel you receive so many downloads and messages already, and actually you know what to do, you know your mission, you know what step you have to take next, but something holds you back. Something like, I don't know if it's right, or I don't know if I can do it, or I don't know if it's the right path or not. That's what I feel. And that's why I feel the Lurians so strong, because they try to help you in keeping your focus. That when you receive a message, that you really keep going. Don't tell yourself, or it's not important, or maybe next week, or maybe tomorrow. When you receive this message, please try to do it now. that's a message from the Lurians, yeah, and their energy is strong. They have a strong will. Sometimes they are stubborn, you know, like a cat, a little bit stubborn. You can call them, but when they don't want to listen, they will not listen. That's a little bit their energy, yeah, of the Lurians. Sometimes they are stubborn, especially when they believe they are right. Yeah, then you must prove them wrong. So it's not easy for them to change their opinion, even when they know I was wrong this time, sorry. That's a little bit Delirian energy. I'm animal communicator. Oh, how cool. That's cool. Yeah, I see them especially. And just they focused on your path, they tell me. Because you have a very wide open, a very strong heart chakra, and you receive so many messages yourself, and they tell me because you activate your higher chakras very strong, maybe you will feel more or see more soon. Maybe you receive more downloads, or maybe you activate your psychic abilities stronger. Maybe suddenly you feel more, you perceive more. That's why it's important to stay grounded. Otherwise, it feels like you're slowly taking off, so to speak. Thank you so much, Mary. It was much fun talking to you. I hope so much this message resonated with you. They tell me you are on a very good path. So because you have a strong heart chakra and you feel it very clear when you work against your soul, yeah, it's like your whole body is hurting. So you cannot fight your soul any longer. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, guys, so it's always so much fun talking to you and to do psychic readings live with you. I also noticed that it is so much more fun to do the readings live with you. You know, I also have a website, so I offer psychic readings through my website as well. But what I notice is it is so much more fun to talk to you live. So I also feel I will change my service soon. Too, I see more Zoom live events. So I want to talk to you live. So it is so much fun. Or maybe you already saw that I was invited to a few mass meditations recently, 3 times now. And maybe you saw me already live singing and speaking in light language with other amazing light language healers. So, and then, yeah, you see that I like it so much, right? To collaborate with people and to talk live with people. So that's really a different feeling I noticed. And what I feel is, yeah, I would change my service as well soon. Yeah, so I still offer these readings because maybe when you know me from YouTube, from Instagram or TikTok, I think I spoke about it too. So we moved recently. So we live in a new apartment now, since 3 weeks now. And yeah, there's still a lot to do. And it's like, fuck, we really must calm down. It's like, we really must calm down. It's like, fuck, so the last 2 years, what happened the last 2 years? I mean, when you know me from Instagram or from YouTube, I spoke about it, how we lived. The conditions were awful, to be honest. So, and it's like, that we still try to figure out what happened there. You know what I'm talking about? And for Marcel, especially for him, you know, the situation which we live now is so much better to the last one. Really, it is so much better to the last one. And we take care of a cat here as well, you know, and cats are very strong protectors. So he's so kind and so lovely. Yeah, maybe you already saw him. He's so lovely and so kind. He's very fluffy. Yeah, he's old. I think he's 13 or 14 already. And yeah, he's lazy. Yeah, he's not so active anymore, but he's so lovely. He's purring and oh, he's so fluffy and so kind. So I don't know his name, to be honest. I must ask the host again because actually he has a name. Yeah, so and cats are very strong protectors. So and when you know our story, so I mean for Marcel, it's definitely 1,000 times better to everything he knows, I tell you. So Marcel and me are in union since 6 years, almost since 6 years we are in union. I mean, the time is running so fast, really. It's unbelievable. We are in union since 6 years now. We are in a relationship, yeah. And we faced so much together. Yeah, but we still must relax, I feel. it was really a lot. So, I mean, I still keep going. I do what I love, right? So, I mean, I enjoy to talk to you. I enjoy to publish content over and over again, even when I feel, yeah, Sandra, come on, give yourself a break. No, 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 I keep going, you know, because I simply love what I do. But I feel, yeah, my physical body, right? This body here is a little bit tired and exhausted from all this, what happened the last 2 years again, yeah. Unbelievable. We stayed there almost 2 years. Almost unbelievable. The time is running so fast, and maybe you notice the same, yeah? Really, the time is running faster. That's no imagination. Really, time is running faster now. And so many people say the same. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Now we have already July 2023. Almost we have Christmas again. Almost. We have Christmas again. Like, what the fuck? So we are already in July 2023. What the fuck is going on? The time is running so fast. And it's real. The time is really running faster. Do you know why? Because your vibration vibrates faster. And the earth vibrates faster. And imagine, the more high vibrational you are, the more you vibrate faster. Tack, 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 this way. And you integrate more messages. And you can send more messages at the same time. It's like the more you vibrate faster, the more messages you can send. Tack, 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 this way. And more codes are coming through. And it's the same with the earth, because the earth vibrates faster as well. And the earth's tone is increasing. But I feel even the tone of the earth changed. So maybe you notice the same. I feel the frequency of the earth is changing so strong, and even the tone, yeah, the tone of the earth, I feel vibrates faster and it's lighter. So, and that's no imagination. You're not going crazy. The time is really running faster now. So that's why it looks like, really, we have 24 hours per day. It feels like we just have 10 hours per day, or maybe 8. But the good news are you receive so many downloads faster, and you send so many codes faster, and you change faster. So you integrate this code so much faster now. So, and we will see, yeah, you already agree, because I feel exactly the same way. For me, it's unbelievable. Wow, July 2023, oh gosh, almost Christmas again. Oh no, winter season again, no. We have summer season now in Germany, finally, please, no. I don't want to think about autumn and winter. But yeah. It's very crazy. It's scary the time speed up. Yeah, the time really speeds up. You are right. And that's true. It really speeds up. You're not going crazy. It's really speeding up. And even your earth's tone is changing. Yeah. So now you can imagine when you live in 5D, for example, with your physical body, how it is there. So when you watch movies like Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey, when you know this one, maybe you get a better feeling how 5D vibrates. So like with Matthew McConaughey, when he ascends to the fifth dimension, yeah, this is how 5D vibrates. You understand that love and peace is the answer. And through love and peace, you can send messages back to the past or to the future, like Matthew McConaughey, that he sends his daughter messages back to the past. And 5D is just the next level to us. So and imagine the more you go the stairway higher, the faster you vibrate. And the more higher the frequency is, and even the tone is getting brighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. It's pretty intense, yeah. I love that movie. Yes, of course. I also feel Interstellar. There are so many hidden messages in this, so many secrets, yeah. It also showed us a very dark timeline of Earth, I feel, Interstellar. It is one possible timeline of Earth we can see in Interstellar. That we have almost no air and no water. That the Earth is so dry, like a desert. So that's one possible version of the future, yes. So, but I feel it's a very dark timeline, yeah. But interesting, they use solar technology. So I watch everything closely, yeah, when I watch movies, because, you know, they shared with us many, many times messages, codes, and secrets just to let us believe it's a movie or a video game, the same. Yeah, and interesting is they use solar technology there. Very interesting, just saying. Yeah, but I feel there are many messages in this movie, and it showed us that love and our intuition is the strongest power. So when you know the movie with, what's her name? Dr. Brand? I think her name is Dr. Brand, right? I think. Yeah, the woman. You know, she's just surrounded by men. And her intuition always told her that's not the right planet, because they search up for a new home, right? They search for a new planet to live because they cannot stay on Earth anymore. So, and they have a few options. So, and Dr. Brand, I think is her name, I think. So she always said, no, my intuition tells me that's not the right planet. We must travel to this one. She over and over said, and then the man asked her, it makes no sense. The planet is so far away from us. What if it's the wrong planet and there is no air to breathe or whatever? And she over and over says, my intuition tells me. My intuition tells me we must travel there first. My intuition tells me. And when you know that movie, at the end, Dr. Brand was right. Her intuition was right. And that's the only planet we can stay there. I talk about humanity on Earth. It's the only planet in which they can live. So, and she was right, but no one listened to her. So, and that's the message I see in that one too, that your heart and your intuition knows what's going on. And she couldn't explain it logical because they asked her, so why do you think this planet is good for us? And she couldn't explain it. So she couldn't prove it, but she just said, my intuition tells me, my feeling, my heart tells me so. She couldn't explain it with her head, because here it really makes no sense to travel to this planet first. But at the end, she was right. Do you see? And this is our intuition. Our heart knows the truth. Our heart knows the answer. And you will see, when you trust your intuition, and you just surrender. Many times you don't understand the messages here. You cannot explain it logical. You cannot, like Dr. Brand, she cannot. But at the end, she was right. Because it's the only planet in which humanity can stay. It's the same with you. Your heart always knows. And that's what you figure out when you go up to the fifth density. I talk about your consciousness, yeah? I don't talk about that we take our physical body up to 5D now. Because 5D is really completely different to 3D. And at the moment, we are still located in 3D with our physical bodies, right? But 5D vibrates similar to me, as you can see it in the movie Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey. Yes, it's like you are aging very slowly, time in the future, everything happens right now. And it's like you just jump into many different timelines and you are a time traveler. And you can have a communication with yourself in the past, in the future, and you just jump into many different timelines. So 5D vibrates completely different. So, but what happens is that we ascend here. I talk about your consciousness. Your consciousness is changing up to the fifth density. That's what I feel. The fifth density is not the fifth dimension, by the way. It's a state of consciousness. And when you go up to the fifth density, your consciousness, you realize that love and peace are the strongest forces in the universe. And you know, through your heart space, you always can send messages. You understand when you trust your heart, it's the message from your team or from your guides, from God, from your higher self, from the cosmos, from the universe, from Allah, or whatever you call it. It's really your heart. It's your Christos heart. So, and this is the fifth density. And what I notice is many people are fluctuating. They are fluctuating between the densities. I don't know if you see the same. With us, starseeds, I feel many times we fluctuate between the fifth density and the fourth density. Maybe you notice the same. It's like always down, down, like a pendulum. Let's say something happens in the news, right? You watch some distractions again, like the submarine Titan, yeah? Okay, now you see 4D again. That's the realm of the dark ones, basically. It's the fourth dimension. Yeah. So now you dive into their energy and suddenly you feel that your energy is decreasing. And then you study the rabbit hole again, the fourth dimension. So what's going on there, right? What's going on with JP, Jeffrey, with Hunter B, okay? Now you watch them closely, and then you really see your energy, bam, goes back into the fourth density. This is what I noticed by many starseeds, that our energy fluctuates between the fourth density and the fifth density, up and down, upside down. I don't know if you face the same. It's like when you vibrate in the fourth density again, do you know what happens suddenly? You are confused. Because when you study over and over the rabbit hole, you as a starseed, you can hardly understand. You can hardly understand their games. Because it's so complex. How to discern? You are beyond confused again. So, I don't know what is real, what is fake, is it true? Is it propaganda? Is it fake? Whatever. Yeah. And this is the fourth density. It's like you have your spiritual awakening, but you don't know what's true and what's wrong. Yeah. This is what I feel the fourth density. So, and when you go back to the fifth density, everything is clear. So there is no confusion anymore. Like, yes, I know. My heart tells me, I trust my intuition. My intuition guides me through the chaos. I know what to do. Be like water. I stay in my heart and I just follow my intuition. So, and I don't question my intuition. So I just surrender and I know my intuition is right. So that's the fifth density. So it's like we always upside down. Yeah. When you go back to the fourth density, it's like, you're beyond confused again. And you feel that your energy vibrates here again. Yeah, it's like your energy goes up to your head again. So, and you try to understand everything with your head again. And when you go back to the fifth density, like Matthew McCartney in the movie Interstellar, then you understand it's your heart and everything makes sense suddenly. So there is no confusion. There is just purity, love, and peace. So like in the movie Interstellar, and everything is clear. You understand everything with your heart. So that's the difference. And I feel most people on this planet, they vibrate between the third density and the fourth density, what I feel. So there are many that slowly see or feel something is strange here, and they slowly observe what's going on with the rabbit hole. Yeah, that's the fourth density or the fourth dimension, in other words. So, and that's what I feel about the collective. Yeah, they vibrate between the third density and the fourth density. I don't know if this resonates with you, but that's what I observe. And many starseeds, I feel, yeah, they fluctuate between the fourth density and the fifth density, always upside down. And the easiest tool is try to discern with your heart. Even the cat agrees. Did you hear him? Even he agrees. It's really your heart. So even when you watch the rabbit hole, I suggest see with your heart. Discern with your heart. And the first feeling you have is true. So even when you watch the rabbit hole, see with your heart. So the first feeling you have is true. Now you heard the cat. I heard him. Really, you heard him? He agrees. Yeah. The neurons agree. Yeah, cats are so interesting. Cats are so psychic. Yes, I did it a few times with him and I talked telepathically with him and it's pretty interesting. He shared with me some messages and secrets. I don't know if it's true, but it's very funny. It's like, slowly we activate our psychic abilities, and maybe you had the same. Since this high vibrational code's hitting, I feel the strong upgrades for real that we discover more and more our true psychic abilities. And in my case, I love it so much to talk to animals at the moment through telepathy. And I want to know if I really receive messages or if I can train it more. So it's pretty interesting. The Lyrans agree. Yes, of course, they also agree. Yeah, I mean, all the high vibrational beings, right? Like the Pleiadians, the Syrians, and the Lyrans, especially these three groups, they are highly intuitive. So these are groups, they are highly intuitive. Syrians, Lyrians, and Pleiadians, they work a lot with the heart. So these are highly intuitive galactic beings. So then we have some that are more logical based, like the Andromedans, for example. I feel the Andromedans, they are more logical based. And when they use their intuition, they work more with their solar plexus chakra, I feel. They work a lot with their solar plexus chakra, the Andromedans. For example, the Arcturians, I feel they are balanced. They are balanced between the head and the heart. Yeah, heart and brain coherence. So they are balancing it out very well, the Arcturians. So they can do both. That's interesting too. So, and it's very interesting to see that every group has a other special gift, so to speak, and the other special ability. And what I notice is that especially the Pleiadians, the Sirians, and the Lyrians, they have similar teachings. They have similar codes, similar spiritual teachings. It feels like it's the same lineage, so to speak. Yeah, when I talk about the bloodline, it's almost the same lineage. And they are very similar in many ways. So it does exist, Syrian starseeds. They also have a very deep connection to Lyra or to Vega. And many of them believe that their home is Lyra. And it's true in many ways because the Lyrians, they settled down on Sirius too afterwards. The same goes to the Pleiadians. Many Pleiadians have a very strong connection to Lyra too, or to Vega, to the felines, but it's exact the same. Many Lyrians settled down on Pleiades afterwards. So that's what I know. That's why they are similar in many ways. And these are all very highly intuitive beings. So that's why they have a strong intuition. So they work basically with their hearts. Yeah. And that's very interesting when you have a cat or when you take care of a cat like we do it and you train that psychic muscle in talking to cats. It's pretty interesting. Thank you so much. I was explained that Arcturians are able to reproduce and are more science-based in higher densities. Yes, they also work a lot with technology. Thank you so much for the adding. Yes. They have very interesting technology. I cannot explain their technology because most of them, they have no physical body. Most of them are originated in 9D. And in 9D, you have no physical body anymore. What I know about them is they don't use crystal technology. They don't use quantum technology and they don't use AI. They use technology. I cannot explain this one. It's etheric. It's infinite. It's like you can create everything through technology and it appears in many different ways. It's like the Arcturians, they use their heart or their imagination and the technology is suddenly changing in the frequency they use. It's very hard to explain their technology. It's just what I know about them. Yeah, so they like technology, but technology vibrates in the exact same frequency as they do. So this means they use technology which is 9-dimensional or 10-dimensional. Imagine, what kind of technology is this? It does exist Arcturians, they live also in 11D or in 12D. So in that technology vibrates in the same way. 11-dimensional technology. It's hard to explain this because it's not quantum. It's not based on 01010 like we know it here on Earth. It's even not based on crystals. It's totally different. It's really hard to explain their technology. So you are completely right. Arcturians like it to work with technology, but they achieved up to a consciousness level in which technology has exact the same frequency to the Arcturians. So it's a very complex one. I really cannot explain this one, really not. So these are just a few images I have of Arcturus. And actually it's not external technology they use. They are the technology, so to speak. Because in their homes, they have no physical body. That's what I know about my realm, so to speak, when you know me. So I have a deep connection to the Arcturians myself. And what I remember is they have no physical body and they have no external technology, so to speak, because they are the technology. But they can appear in that way too, to have a physical body, that we understand it with our brains. but actually they have not. So they just do it for us, that we understand, right? Or they can work with quantum energy to appear physically for us, but actually they have not. The same goes to the technology, because they are the technology and it's not external from them, so to speak. I don't know if you got my message. So when they are sending codes, like these very beautiful crop circles, I mean, I share with you some, right? Which I feel, okay, this was a creation of the Arcturians. Yes, they worked with technology too to send us these codes. Yeah, maybe they use technology we use in lower dimensions because they understand how this technology works. They know how quantum technology works. They know how crystal technology works. Many Arcturians are very good in understanding the AI as well, Arcturians. So even when it's not the technology they use, because they use different technology, but many Arcturians, they also understand very well how the AI works. So, and that was very strange because many groups, they needed aeons to understand how this AI works, because the AI was the technology by the Dark Force, and that's right. So that's the technology basically by the Draconians, what I know. So they use AI even in higher dimensions, and of the Anunnaki too. They also use the AI very strong. Yeah, mixed up with quantum. What I know about the Anunnaki, they are a little bit different. So yeah, and the Arcturians, they are very aware of how it worked always. But other groups like the Pleiadians or the Syrians, which all have a physical body, they needed aeons to understand how this AI works, because they tried to find a way to help us here on Earth. And when you dive deeper into it, so that the Dark Force, they took the scepter here, 100%. They created a hijacked matrix here as well, and they just used their twisted codes as well. And they worked with their twisted codes, with their twisted grid work, and basically they used the AI to create the hijacked matrix here. Imagine. So in our team, basically the Pleiadians or the Syrians, which all have a very deep connection to Earth, they are very heart-centered. These are very intuitive beings, and they had no idea how the AI works because the AI is linked to your brain. And that's completely different to the Syrians or to the Pleiadians or to the Lyrians, which are very heart-centered and intuitive, because they use technology which is linked to your hearts, crystal technology, for example. So, and they needed aeons to understand how this AI works, because the technology we even use here on Earth is linked to your brain. And that's completely different. And that's the feeling so many of you have. I talk about you, starseeds, that you always had a strange feeling of this technology we currently use. I don't know if you had this since childhood or when you were a teenager, that you really had problems to understand this technology here. So even when you are interested in technology and you like it to work with technology, but it was like, hey, I don't get it. Why is it so complicated? I don't know if it's what you feel as well, that you had this. So that's what I try to tell you, that you over and over have problems to understand this technology here on Earth. So, and you were not mistaken, because we really used completely different technology once. Yeah. Thank you so much, April. Yeah, I fully understand witchy kind of woman. The thing is not that we don't like technology. It's just like that technology we here use is linked to our brains. And most of us starseeds, we are hypersensitive and intuitive. So, and when we work just with our brains, it feels like our head is going to explode. That's what I try to say. Yeah. So I don't know if this resonates with you. So I spoke very, very intuitive about the technology our team uses. So, and why they needed aeons to understand the AI. They tried to help us earlier, to be honest. That's what I know about the Pleiadians and Syrians. They tried to help us so much earlier already, but they had no idea how the AI works and how the hijack matrix works. They had no idea, because everything was twisted and inverted against your heart, and they had no idea how it works because it makes no sense to them. I don't know if this resonates with you, and that's why they can help us so much more now, because slowly they understand how the AI works. And it's like we create many, many holes into the hijack matrix now together, and we receive more and more messages from the divine matrix, from our team. Yeah, I saw some comments about people that ask for a reading. When you want to have a reading, here, take a click onto my TikTok channel. So when you take a click onto my TikTok channel, you will see my link tree in my bio. So when you see my link tree in my bio, take a click onto it and you will see my PayPal donation link there. Please be sure to use my PayPal donation link to get a live TikTok reading with me. Minimum donations are $22.22 for a spirit guide reading. Starseed readings are $33.33, and live energy healings are $44.44. You'll find everything in my link tree. When you take a click onto my TikTok channel, you will see my PayPal donation link there. Thank you so much, guys. So I hope I was able to give you a clear answer, and I hope it helps you. Flip it and reverse it. That's how I understand it all. Yes, of course, of course. You know, it's not about us against them. So maybe they see it this way. So because they can hardly embody a unity consciousness. Maybe for them it's war. Because they try to survive, so to speak. They try to keep their hijack matrix as long as they can. And as long people believe in their show or in their hijack matrix, as long it will continue, what I feel. Because it's really, thank you so much, Lucas, because it's really up onto us. It's up on the people, the collective. They hold the scepter, actually, and it's really their choice. So to speak, they are running on survival mode, and maybe for them, yeah, it's war. It's war. They try to survive, but for us not. So we just want to bring back peace, justice, and balance. That's all about. We just try to bring back balance between the light and the darkness, not more. And that's why we are here. But we really had problems to understand the hijack matrix ourselves. I talk about those which have a very deep connection to Earth, and all those which like humans so much. Yeah, basically the Lurians, the Pleiadians, and the Syrians, they really needed aeons to understand how the AI works. What I feel is that for example, the Andromedans or the Arcturians, they knew very well how it works, what I know, and they helped them to send them codes and messages, introductions, so to speak. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know if this resonates with you, and that's very interesting. That's what I see as a channeler. But please pick up what resonates with your heart and leave the rest. Because, you know, we are all in this together. I was mistaking so many times myself, even when I work as a channeler or when I have deep connections to the Arcturians or to the angelic realm. It says nothing. So I'm still in training. I also have a human experience now. I grew up in the hijack matrix myself, so I still carry some programmings from there myself. And I also dissolve and release. I do exact the same what you do. So now we understand we are really all in this together, and we are just helping each other. We are just helping each other in remembrance. And I see it more this way, that we really can meet each other on one level. No one is more worthy. So, and just stay focused on your 12-strand DNA activation. Like you already saw it in the Schumann resonance a couple of days ago. It was a message from our team. And now you see the craziness again. What's going on in the system? What's going on the news? And with all the dark beings, you see it yourself now. So much distraction, craziness everywhere. And they are totally right. So don't fall for their traps was the message I feel. And please just stay focused on your 12-strand DNA activation. Do you know why it's so important to shine light in the darkness? Because you will see through the hijack matrix more and more and more. And you are anchoring codes from the divine matrix. It's like you always help from behind because you are anchoring codes from the divine matrix. And this is the divine process. So there is not more, to be honest. And there is a group that try to hold on their fake matrix as long as they can, because it was a good life for them, so to speak, a lazy life as well. But they try to keep it as long as possible. Maybe for them it's war, but for you not. Always keep in your mind it's actually their war, so to speak. They see it as war, but not you. Maybe you want to check out the movie Jupiter Ascending in this case to understand what's going on, okay? So I feel there are really, really, really many messages in this movie, Jupiter Ascending, when you know this one, yeah? Okay, we can talk about if the story is good in that movie, if the actors are good. Okay, I saw so many different opinions on this, if the movie is good or if the actors are good, you know. But there are many, many messages in this, yeah. Jupiter Ascending. So, and then you see why they don't want to give up their empire. Why? And it's really exact the same reason. Even when it sounds strange, but they are just lazy. Thank you so much, Lucas. They are really just lazy. It is a good life for them. So they see people as a resource. Earth as a resource. To live is to consume, they say. Do you understand? That's all about. There is not more. So you just want to bring back peace, justice, and balance, and they simply don't like it because they want to keep their lifestyle. That's it. There is not more, to be honest. Like in Jupiter Ascending, yeah. So it goes very deep because even when you watch this one, Jupiter Ascending, you see there are so many different groups working together and they are all after Earth. You see the Draconians in this one, the Draconians. You see the Greys in this one, even the Greys and the Zeta. And you also see the Anunnaki in this one. The galactic humans, for example, which look very alike to us. Yes, these are the Anunnaki, the royals. Yeah. When you know the royal family, this is the energy of the old Anunnaki, yeah, which try to hold on their empire. So with them, it's very hard to discern by the Anunnaki. I really cannot say. There are some they changed, but there are some they still hold on their hijack matrix, on their lifestyle, like you see it in Jupiter Ascending. Then you have the Draconians in this movie, you have the Zeta, and you have the Greys as well. You see them all in this movie, and they all work together because they are all after Earth, so to speak. And that was really a problem, because really they hijacked Earth so strong, humanity had almost no chance to see through their deception. Really no. So they are highly intelligent, and these are extraterrestrials as well. So that's why they already stalked us, and they know who we are. So they already stalked us since we incarnated, because they knew that most of us are here to bring back justice and peace and love and balance. Just about balance, that everyone has the chance to have a good life here. And not just a few, the chosen ones, right? So they are allowed to have a good life and to be rich. The other people, these are slaves, right? That's what I try to say. And this is the old matrix. And I feel this matrix collapses now. Everything we know from the hijack matrix is just collapsing now. Yeah, when you want to check out this one, maybe you understand what's happening from behind a little bit. I don't know if this resonates with you. The movie is called Jupiter Ascending. What I know is these are the same directors to the Matrix movies. So when they created that movie, yeah, there are many codes in it. Even the Matrix movies, they were pretty good. There are many, 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 many messages in it too. And I also loved Cloud Atlas. That was also a movie by the directors of The Matrix, Cloud Atlas. I love that one also very much. It also shows many different timelines of Earth. And the movie shows us, Cloud Atlas, that we are all connected in the past, in the future, in the now. So we are really all connected. Time is an illusion, and you see it in the movie Cloud Atlas. So I love that one. There are so many hidden messages in it too, and it shows us many different versions of the future as well. Pretty good. Thank you so much. Yeah. So maybe this movies, yeah, helping you. I like that movies very much. Yeah. So I don't care if the storyline was good of Jupiter Ascending, if the actors are good. You know, I know this discussion about if the movie was good, if the actors are good, but I like it anyway because there are so many messages in this one, and you see so many different dark extraterrestrials in the movie, which really see Earth as a resource. Yeah, that's true 100%. Thank you so much. Um, I received a donation by Jasmine Lee. Thank you so much for donating and for trusting in my service. Let's see if Jasmine Lee is still here. Thank you so much. Sense 8 series. Oh, really? I don't know this one. Cool. Thank you so much for the adding, Rue. I didn't know. Thank you so much for helping and supporting each other. Lucas says, I saw a week ago the movie Hypnotic. That was also a good movie and felt like they can do this too. Aha, interesting. I don't know this one, but I will keep an eye on this. Is this a new one, Lucas, or is it an older movie? So because I'm very curious, I watched the other one, but I don't know the name of that movie. It felt like Matrix as well. It was a movie about a woman. Oh gosh. It was like, oh gosh, I cannot explain that. I really don't know this one. It was a little bit similar to Matrix too. And it was like when you incarnated on Earth, you had to choose a destiny. So, and everyone had a destiny. Something like you will work on a farm. You will work with the police. You will work with the, I don't know, with the government together. You will work as a scientist, and every person had a destiny. So, and when you left the school, the government, they made experiments with them, and they did experiments with them in the dream state. So I really don't know this movie. So, and they linked them to technology. So, and they did experiments with them, try to figure out which destiny they have. Will they work on a farm? Will they work with the military? Will they work as a scientist? So it was over and over the same program, and they did experiments with them during the dream state. I don't know if you know that. Is das Divergente? I really don't know the movie. It was a good one because it really explains what's going on too. Yes. And there is a girl, she doesn't belong to any of this destiny. And I don't know, in German, they call them die Unbestimmten or something. Unbestimmt, you know? So when the government sees that when they do these experiments with them and they do everything different, it's like they are outside the matrix, they do everything different to the rest, the government has a very close eye onto them and they try to erase them because they see them as dangerous to see through their matrix. And then they hunt you. And the main character is a girl and she doesn't belong to them as well. Oh yes, I really don't know. It is a movie. I watched the first one and I believe it had 3 parts or something, or maybe it was really a series or a show. I don't know. But I watched the first part and it was a girl. She's very kind and lovely. It's a trilogy. Yes, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's the word. Divergent. Yeah, maybe I must do some research. I really don't know, but it was a really good one. And the main character, you know, she's so kind and so cute. And the family, everyone believed she belongs to them, right? Maybe you work on a farm, maybe you work in a laboratory or something, in a library, but she doesn't belong to anything. And they already notice something is strange with her because she's completely different to the rest because they do this experiment with her and try to choose her destiny. And then she is different. So, and then she is guided to some other people which are similar to her, and they rescue her life, and then they are at war with the government, and that's pretty crazy. Divergent series, maybe it's really this one. Yeah, I cannot say from which year this movie was. Maybe I really don't know. I must search up for this one, but it was really good. So because it's like, yeah, this is exactly what's going on. It's like they watch all starseeds very closely, which don't fit into a box. So it's like you never can say what you are. So even when you try to belong, but you don't belong. So that's why they stalk us so closely, because they know exactly who we are. It's like when you know the movie Jupiter Ascending, it's exact the same. So they stalk us very closely. And when you know the main character of Jupiter Ascending, you know it's Mila Kunis. Die Bestimmung, yes. Yes, so maybe you're right. The movie is called Die Bestimmung. I really don't know. Yeah. So the main character of Jupiter Ascending is Mila Kunis, right? So, and they all know who she is, even when Mila Kunis has no idea who she is. She even has no idea that someone is stalking her or watching her closely. So she just has her normal life. She lives on Earth, right? She has a good life. And she already got stalked to the finest by all the dark force, and they all know who she is. And she doesn't. You know, that's really what's going on. I'm not kidding with us. So guys, yeah, I don't know if this helps you guys. There are many, many movies. They over and over shared with us what's going on. So maybe the movie in German is really called Die Bestimmung. Yeah, maybe it's called Die Bestimmung. Yeah, I must really do some research because it was a good one. I just watched the first part and I was very worried about this cute girl. She looks so kind and so lovely, right? She's so hypersensitive. And then she acts like, right? Because she don't want to be seen, she acts like she chose the path of the police, right? Then she works so hard and she works with the military. But actually she doesn't. She doesn't belong to them, but she just plays a show. And it's such a hard training because she doesn't belong to them either. When you know that movie. Yes, in English it's divergent or divergent. I don't know, I cannot spell it. Yeah, maybe I will watch this one again with Marcel. I over and over spoke about this movie and I told Marcel, you must watch this movie. So really it explains a lot what happens here with our starseeds. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's see if Jasmine Lee already reached out to me. I'm not sure if she's still here. Oh my gosh, I'm talking and talking and talking, right? It's over and over the same. I'm always talking and talking and talking and talking. Yes, you're still here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jasmine. So you ask for what kind of reading can I ask you, or can I keep you reading intuitive? Jasmine, or do you have a specific question, or can I keep you reading intuitive? Please let me know. Thank you so much. Yes, I like the guy with the tattoos in Divergent. Yes, she falls in love with him. I know, yeah. I think he has angelic tattoos, right? Angelic wing tattoos. Do I remember it right? I watched that movie for almost 10 years ago. So I cannot remember all details, but I think that guy had angelic tattoo wings on his back, isn't it? I think I remember some details of this guy. You know, she falls in love with him, I know. Because he's the same. Yeah, he doesn't belong, but he plays a show as well. I know. Okay, Jasmine, then we keep your reading intuitive. No, Selena, 1 second, now I'm confused. You are Jasmine, starseed origin reading or in. Okay, so let's see what's coming through for you, Jasmine. Okay, let's see what I feel. First of all, I have the impulse to scan your chakras, and I feel all your chakras are very, 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 very balanced. Very balanced. Your crown chakra is wide open, your third eye is wide open. Yeah, all your chakras. I feel you do so much work on yourself. I don't know if I got it right, that you do so much work on yourself already. I feel you are a strong soul healer, an energy healer. I also see you are a goddess. You also work with the ancient goddess teachings. That's also part of your mission here. And I feel because you do so much work on yourself, I feel you released so much already. I feel there is not much, to be honest. The only thing what I'm getting is that you really hold your focus. Hold your focus and follow your dreams. Don't hold them back anymore. Maybe, I don't know if I got it right, what I see. Do you care a lot about how other people think about you? Or let's say you speak up, that you think about how other people will see you or how they will think about you. When you have that, when you got this question sometimes, so you can be sure that's a program. So your guides tell me, don't hold it back anymore and just speak. Speak even when you trigger people, even when not everyone understands you. But you see now, we are in a very crazy timeline now, and you see the split continues. I talk about the consciousness split, and you see now that you cannot help all, you cannot save mankind, and you cannot save them. So it's just about inspire the people you really can inspire. And your soul tribe is slowly guided to you too. So this means we must stay focused on the people we really can inspire. Because it was always an illusion to believe we can save all mankind. We really cannot. We just can be an inspiration for all those which seek out for help, which feel inspired. And that's what I feel there is a program running, or maybe you'll dissolve it now, that you believed that people must all like you, or something like you don't want to see people are triggered. Or something like that you care a lot about how people see you. But what you will realize now that every person is in another state of consciousness and everyone tries to deal with the darkness different. I talk about the craziness in the world. And you just can be a lighthouse for all those which feel very inspired. Yeah, I used to be like that strongly. Yes, you are good in every single way. And because you're also here to teach the ancient goddess knowledge, so you know when you dive into the ancient goddess energy, she receives. She doesn't care, so to speak. She knows when she receives a message. It's true. So the divine feminine means you are in contact with source energy. So you know when you receive a message, it's truth. You're not questioning the messages you receive. Or maybe you know the movie Avatar. Avatar, the first one, with the mother of the Na'vi. So she, I think, is one of my favorite characters in that movie, to be honest, the first movie, yeah. I mean, I like them all. Maybe I have to say when you watch movies, actually, I like all characters because every character is important in a movie. Do you have the same? That you actually like all characters in a movie? So I have the same. So when you watch the movie Avatar, the first one, I resonate deeply with the mother of the Na'vi. And she channels Ewa in all details. And she sees things the others don't see. And she is so self-confident, the mother. She knows when she receives a message by Ewa, it's true. So, and even the Na'vi and her family, they all believe her. They trust her because they know when she receives a message by Ewa, it's a message by Ewa. So there is no confusion. And that's the divine feminine energy when she's in her power. So the people take her seriously. Or when you know the mother that she's doing shamanic healing on the doctor, right? When you know the movie. When she has many, many physical issues and she had an accident, she tries to save her, right? The woman. So, and she knows exactly what to do. And she's not questioning the messages of Ewa. So, and this is the divine feminine when she's in her power. So there is no confusion. There is no, I don't know if I got the message right or not. No, you know it's truth. You know it's a message from the divine. So, and this is the ancient goddess energy. So, and I feel, Jasmine, you are here to teach that knowledge. So you hold it here in your blueprint. So you worked with the ancient goddess teachings yourself. And it feels like that you just dissolve some beliefs or some programs of, yeah, I don't want to trigger people. I don't want that people see me as strange or, you know, it's like you care a lot about how other people see you. And that's what I feel, that you just break free from this slowly. And I feel because all your chakras are in balance, you can work already. They tell me you are ready. Don't hold it back and just keep going. Hold your focus and keep going. Don't hold it back because the messages you receive are very accurate, I feel. You receive messages very accurate. So that's the basic message I have for you. And yes, you are a starseed. You are a starseed. I feel that you are born as an indigo starseed and you slowly turn into a crystal starseed because you also go with the flow. Do I need to activate something? No. No, I feel the strongest activation you will have is when you simply do it. even when it sounds strange. But when you follow the joy and when you simply do it, you receive a very deep healing. You release most, I feel. Yeah, I mean, you can do energetic work, but when we don't change our actions, it's like we stay in the same loop. Do you understand? It's like we still have a human experience, and this also means to taking action. That's what I try to say. Okay, do you know what race I'm from? What I'm getting is you have many different origins, but the three most connections I feel is Sirius, Lyra, and Venus. But I feel that you are a Venus starseed. That's what I feel. That's why I feel so strong, the divine feminine energy coming from you and the ancient goddess teachings, because your energy feels very feminine to me. And I feel your origin is Venus. So I don't know if you heard about the Venus starseeds and if there are some material on TikTok about them. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure about YouTube that you will find some material on Venusian starseeds. The most well-known Venus being just my take on is Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene, for example, belongs to Venus, the sacred sister of the rose, if you want. So yeah, they work a lot with the rose energy, the Venusians. And that's what I'm getting about you in first case. Yeah, and I feel Lyra and Sirius is almost the same. I don't know if this resonates with you. Okay, someone did say that the Venusian Council was watching me or something. Oh, wow, cool. Someone already told you so. Yeah, because you work a lot with Venus. It's your home. So I'm not surprised when they watch you because it's your family. Yes, the rose lineage, of course, witchy kind of woman. Yes, Mary Magdalene. She belongs to the sister of the sacred rose. The same goes to Mother Mary, yeah? Mother Mary too. She also belongs to the sister of the sacred rose. There is a very amazing artist on YouTube. I don't know if she's online on TikTok too. I love it to listen to her light code transmissions because she works a lot with Mary Magdalene and with Mother Mary. So her name is Shekinah Rose, I think, on YouTube. Maybe check her out. I like it very much to listen to her energy transmissions. And maybe, Jasmine, check her out too, Shekinah Rose, because then you will feel your lineage and your blueprint better, I think. The energy of how I see you too, that this is your basic frequency. It's very feminine and female. Okay. I hope so much, Jasmine, it helps you. Yes, check her out. She's amazing. I like her energy transmissions a lot. Thank you so much for listening. Okay, so next we have, oh wow, cool. So you wait for reading yourself. Witchy kind of woman tarot. You wait for reading too. How cool is that? Amazing. You ask for a starter reading. So let's see if she reaches out to me. But I think so, yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think I'm closed for today. So for all those which are new here, yes, I do PayPal donation readings, but there are some people they donated now and I do the rest now. Yeah, I will go offline after all these readings. So I'm closed for today. Thank you so much for trusting in my service. Super. So which kind of woman donated? I received a donation by Gerard Stirling. I think I remember your name. I think I did a reading for you recently. I cannot say. Jaswinder, also a name, feels very familiar to me too. Jaswinder and Gerard are on the list too. And these are the last ones for today. Thank you so much. Maybe I will go online tomorrow again. Thank you. So witchy kind of woman. You're so excited. Okay, let's see. I'm very honored to work with you. First of all, I ask, are you a starseed? Yes, of course, 100%. I feel you were born as a crystal starseed, always. You belong to the crystal children, I feel. So this means I think you already know who they are. So I mean, that's a very well-known label too, when we talk about the indigo children, the crystal children. So, and I feel, yes, you are hypersensitive. I feel you react so hypersensitive onto frequencies yourself. I feel you are a very intuitive person. You have a very strong heart. I feel your heart chakra, bam, is so wide open. And I feel basically You receive messages very intuitive. And I feel you are very accurate on them. It's like when you receive a message intuitive, right? So you know very clear what it is, even when you cannot explain it with your head first, but you feel it. And the messages you receive are very accurate through your heart. And that's basic for a crystal starseed. Crystal starseeds are so linked to their intuition and to their hearts. It's pretty strong, the crystals. But sometimes they have problems to understand it with their heads. Yeah. It's like they feel it. And sometimes they have problems to understand it, to explain to the people how it works. You know what I mean? Because for the crystals, it's so easy, normal. Yeah, I receive a message through my intuition. Yeah, explain to me how it works. I simply do it. I don't know. I receive a message through my heart. So this is more the realm of a crystal starseed. So they are hypersensitive and hyper intuitive, but sometimes they have problems to explain to the people how it works because for them it's so normal. Yeah. And indigos, they can explain it very well. So they use science. They are more logical based indigos. So yes, and they can use science and they can prove what they say. So that's why many indigo starseeds are so well known and famous on social media, and so many people watch them now because many people are slowly guided to spirituality. And indigos have the mission to open the spiritual gate. Yeah, and basically you see them in the rabbit hole. Indigo starseeds, they over and over talk about the rabbit hole. They talk about VIPs. They talk about dark events, you know. They try to help the people to expand their consciousness. So what's going on with the hijack matrix? So this is more them. So they must take a lot. trigger. Or when people bash, do this. Yeah, it's okay. That's more the energy of an indigo. But crystal starseed are hypersensitive and they are just here to share their visions. And that's exactly the work I feel for you. You are so linked to the cosmos and your basic work at the moment is to help starseeds. I feel you receive so many messages. I feel you are good in remote viewing. You are very good with your intuition. I also feel you receive many downloads, codes. You receive messages from your guides, from your team, from many different entities, I feel. I also feel that your cosmic antenna is so wide open here. You have connections to all dimensions, I feel. It's like you just use your cosmic antenna and then you jump up to a dimension. Let's say your intent is to talk to 6D. So then you change your cosmic antenna up to the 6th dimension. So when you want to talk to the angels, for example, then you go up to 12D. So it's like you channel many different dimensions. And that's what I feel in first case. You're here to work as a channeler. You're here to help starseeds in their awakening. And I also feel light codes. I feel you are very good in singing and speaking in light language. I also feel light language and light codes. My light language has been changing. I dance through dimensions easily. Yes. You are very psychic. And I feel you already do it right. I feel you are a person. Yes, you feel what's going on around the globe, the darkness and so on. But I suggest don't stay focused on this, on the rabbit hole. Because I feel these energies are too heavy for you as a crystal starseed. Because really crystal starseeds are just here to spread love, happiness, and joy. And they are here to talk about their visions. And they translate always what's going on in the cosmos. It's like you work as a cosmic radio channel, as a crystal starseed, and not so much about the earth. So this is the mission of a crystal starseed in first case. Yeah, that's why they are so linked through their intuition. And many of them, they look like, okay, they are always daydreaming. Yeah, crystal starseeds, they are always daydreaming. They are so quiet in many ways. Yeah, an endless mystery, a little bit. So that's what I'm getting about you. Yeah. And when I dive into your origins, I see you are a cosmic traveler, by the way. You have connections to many different groups. And I feel you have many different appearances, to be honest. So, and maybe you feel it yourself that you have many different origins and connections and that you had incarnations on so many different star systems. I really cannot count it, but I try to break it down. For example, I saw you as a mermaid. I feel the mermaid and the water energy is very important for you too. I also saw you as a mermaid and I see you swimming in the water. I also saw you as a feline. I also see the cat energy strong within you. I also feel the blue avians. I feel the elf energy. You also were an elf, I feel, a few times. I also feel you have some connections to the mantis beings. I see the mantis beings too. Do you have a connection to them? Or do you work with them, with the mantis beings? You have some connections to them too. I see the dragons as well, the ancient dragons. I see Andromeda too. Yeah, you also had incarnations on Andromeda. And now I ask, what is your first origin? It's Lyra. Yeah. I feel you are a Lyran starseed in first case. That's your origin. But I feel it's not Vega. I do especially with the dragons. Amazing. Yeah. I also see the dragons strong. I understand now why, because you are a Lyran starseed. And what I notice is that basically Lyran starseeds have a deep connection, a deep bond to the dragons. Very strong. Almost every Lyran starseed I met, dragons. They love dragons. They have a very deep connection with them. Or they have a deep connection to the blue avians too, what I noticed. So many Lyrans, they like the blue avians, they like dragons, and they also have a deep connection to the felines. What else? That's what I'm getting about you. I feel that your home is the star Shilyak. So I don't know if you know all the star names from Lyra, but I feel that your origin, the first incarnation which I see you is Shilyak. That's your home. But I also see you on Sulafat. Yeah, Sulafat is also a star on Lyra, but I don't see you on Vega. And that's interesting because I asked, you had no incarnation on Vega, but you know them good. But I see you had incarnations on Shilyak and on Sulafat, what I feel. And Shilyak is your home. I have been called cat lady all my life. Amazing. Very amazing. Yeah. When I tune into Shilyak, and that's interesting because I see you as a woman, you are humanoid there, and you have elfish ear. You have elfish, long, very long ear, I see. And I see you with silver white colored hair, silver and white, and you have a very etheric skin. It's like you're almost a spirit, very high vibrational. And I see you with a crystal blue. It's crystal blue and silver, a mix of. It's a very beautiful dress you wear, transparent, many different layers. And I see you holding diamonds. You worked with diamonds and with crystals. Yeah, very strong. I see your third eye and I see your voice. You used your voice too. Yeah, you sent messages through your voice. I see you singing there. Yeah, and you hold diamonds in your hands. These are no crystals, by the way. Diamonds. Very high vibrational, and it's Shilyak, I see. And your aura is crystal blue. It's a mix of silver, white, and blue. Very beautiful. I can hardly explain this. You have very big eyes, but your eyes are blue. Blue, very big eyes. You have very full lips and a very small nose, but you have this beautiful airfish ear. That's you in your first incarnation, I see. On Sulafat, yes, on Sulafat, I see you as a feline. Yeah, it is a hybrid, I see. It's a hybrid. You have a golden colored skin, which looks very interesting. You also have a golden aura, a golden colored skin. You have a skin like a human. Yeah, but you have some cat features. I see cat ears. You have this eye form more, but you look more human. You have a skin like a human, but you have hair like a human, but you have ears of a cat. It's like both. But you have a tail and you have a golden colored aura, I see. And this is you on Sulafat. Yeah, I see you there too. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so I suggest start with Lyra first, with Shilyak and with Sulafat, because these stars are coming through the most. And the rest, to be honest, I see you just traveling. You have connections to so many different groups. I see Andromeda. I see you also as a mermaid, a water being. I see you have deep connections to whales, to dolphins, to elves. I also feel you a few times very technological base, where you worked a lot with technology too. I see the Mantis beings again from Antares, Scorpio. I see them basically, the Mantis beings. I see they are originated on Antares, Scorpio. I see them there, Mantis beings. You also had an incarnation there, by the way, on Antares. It's like you discovered the whole Milky Way galaxy and the Andromeda galaxy too. So it's like you embody so many different frequencies and energies. So that's why working as a light code activation healer, yeah, it's part of your work too, because you can translate so many different energies and frequencies and codes, yeah. That's also part of your work. So when I would be you, I think start with Lyra first, because it's your home, so to speak. Okay. Thank you so much, witchy kind of woman. What can I tell you? Do I get more messages? No. They just tell me stay focused on your path. Stay focused on your path. Do your intuitive work. So work as a spiritual teacher, as an ET contactee, because that's exactly your purpose here. And you help starseeds. That's what I feel. I see over and over starseeds, that you can assist them in their awakening. I'm so grateful for you, Sandra. Thank you so very much from the deep and oh, thank you so, so much. Yeah, it was a big honor. It was a big honor to work with you. Thank you so much and take care. It was so much fun. Yeah. So let's see. Next we have Gerald in the house. Gerald Stilling, are you still here? For all those which are new here, my list is closed for today. So I do the last readings now, because I will go offline very soon. Thank you so much. So I have Gerald Stilling and I have Jess Winder waiting. Thank you so, so much. Oh, thank you so much. You're so beautiful yourself, guys. Thank you. You're so beautiful as well. You are here. Super. So, can I keep your reading intuitive, or do you have a specific question, Gerald? Maybe let me know. Then I can do the reading for you. Nicole, okay, thank you. That's what I was wondering. Yes, I will go online as soon as possible again. Thank you so, so much. God bless you as well, Patrick. Thank you so much. You've inspired me so much to keep working with my light language. Yes, please. Yeah, keep going, guys. So many people, they are guided now to light language activations as well. So I'm so happy to see this. Yeah, that more and more starseeds are doing it now and they're not afraid to do it anymore. Yeah. Yeah, you can be so proud of you guys. So, intuition origin, you say. Okay. Let's see. First of all, I ask, are you a starseed soul or not? What I'm getting is no, to be honest. I feel you are an old soul, but I see your soul is originated on Earth. So I try to break it down as best as I can. In first case, I believe we are all starseeds. Even maybe it sounds strange, but I believe in first case we are all starseeds because we are all children of the stars. When we talk about starseeds here on Earth, we talk about souls which have their soul origin in another solar system or in higher dimensions. And they come from another solar system down to Earth with many different purposes, so to speak. So, and many of them, they feel so alien here. So, and many of us, we just want to go back home because we believe Earth is a very hard place. So many starseeds, they have this, yeah. It does exist also old souls, they have the same feeling. Like when you had so many incarnations here on Earth and you played this game here thousands of times, maybe you have the same feeling like, oh gosh, I'm so sick and tired of Earth. It's really over and over and over the same game. It's over the same because you remember what happened in your past lives. For example, for a Pleiadian, you will be a starseed as well, Gerald. Even when your origin is Earth, then they will see you as a starseed from Earth. So, and we call a starseed from Pleiades because it's a soul from another solar system. I hope so much you understand the message. So because I feel your soul is originated on Earth, That's why I feel, yes, you are an old soul, because I feel you were here many times on earth and you went through your journeys as well. And you know exactly what's going on here. Maybe you think a lot about everything. Maybe you're questioning a lot. Maybe you also study the rabbit hole closely. Or maybe you have something like a spiritual awakening at the moment and you are guided to it now and you are very curious and you want to know more about all this. That's what I feel. It's like your higher chakras are opening, and I feel you are very open-minded to know more about spirituality, because it's also the energy now. The earth and the vibration is increasing on earth. So that's why many of us, we are guided now to alternative information, to spirituality, to astrology, because we slowly see, something is off with the government, something is off with the matrix, so to speak. And that's what I'm getting about you, Gerard. Like, you were here so many times, like, you know, you're sick and tired of all this. And now you try to collect some information. You try to think and feel more outside the box. I don't know if I got it right, what I see. I see you had incarnations many times. Maybe I can tell you what the first incarnation is you had on Earth. 1 second. Maybe I receive a message. The most ancient civilization, I saw something like in Australia. But I cannot say for sure what year it is, to be honest. The first incarnation on Earth you had, that's what I saw, is Australia. I see it's the east of Australia, east coast, so to speak. Yeah, I see you there. What year is it? I saw something like the 15th century. Yeah, the 15th century I see. The first incarnation on Earth, I feel, yeah, the 15th century, and I saw Australia, and I see the East Coast here. That's what I'm getting, that you were there. And I see you were male. Yeah, but I don't receive deeper pictures, to be honest. And I see since then, you are over and over here on Earth, I feel. Yeah, I feel you have some connections to the Aborigines, by the way, because I also saw them, as I saw Australia, that you have connections to them, to the Aborigines, and you have some connections to native cultures. I see the Aborigines and I see the Native Americans very strong. So, and when you work with these cultures together, I feel that's spiritual enough for you, because I feel your energy feels very back to the roots, very grounded. And I also see shamanic work. So I see when you work with spirituality, you keep it very, very simple, back to the roots, down to earth. And I see more shamanic work, like Native Americans or the Aborigines do. But I feel in your case, the Aborigines stronger. So maybe you can give me feedback on this. Do you have a connection to Australia or to the Aborigines? Or do you have the idea to travel there? Or maybe you traveled there many times and you liked it there very much, because that's what I'm getting. Yeah, because I asked, and that's the first picture I saw. The first incarnation on Earth you had is Australia. I see you on the East Coast. That's what I feel. Yeah, and I see you are here on Earth since then. Because you have some connections to the native cultures, it's like you are open-minded for spirituality. There is something, but you cannot say for sure what it is, or maybe it's really out of space. So when we Sturseeds over and over talk about, hey, last night I had an ET encounter. I had a dream about my cosmic team. I saw them in my astral projections. Like, for you, okay, maybe it's a little bit too much. But there is something, it's like you are open-minded to know more, but you cannot say for sure if it's true or not. That's why I feel when you do spiritual work, I feel more shamanic work, or that you work with native cultures together and with their teachings. So I don't know if this resonates with you, Gerard. So maybe you can give me feedback. Do I get more messages for you? At the moment, no. They tell me it's up onto you, it's your choice, if you want to dive deeper into spirituality or not, because I feel your lower chakras, they are very strong, and it's about your heart. And you will see the more you open your heart, the more you will work with your heart and with your intuition again. So I hope so much it helps you. Thank you so much for trusting in my service. It was much fun working with you. Okay, so let's see. Jaswinder also waits. Let's see if Jaswinder is still here. So then I can do your reading too. Hi, Kenzo. Much love to you. So Jaswinder is last for today. So my list is closed. So I do the last reading now, and I will go online as soon as possible. Lucas, you're so funny. So you ask for healing. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what I'm getting for you. I remember you. I did healings for you, I think, already a few times. Maybe I received some messages for you. 1 second. First of all, I check your chakras. I feel all your chakras are balanced. The only thing I'm getting is your heart a little bit. I feel something here. Yeah, just train it, I feel. Do inner child work. Follow the joy. Enjoy every moment you have. Practice gratitude. I feel in this case, be active yourself too. It's not just energy work, I feel. I feel here in your heart something. But it's not much, to be honest. It's just about follow the joy, stay focused on your path, do what you love, do inner child work, enjoy every moment you have, practice gratitude, try to see the bright side of life as well, not just the dark side, because when you just see the dark side in life, you will go crazy slowly. It's like you really believe life is horrible, maybe it's really better to go. Please, family, pick me up. It's horrible here, right? When you just see the darkness. And I see in your case, balance it out and also see the bright side. Welcome it. That's what I feel. What I can do for you is I do heart chakra healing on you. I help you to shield your aura because I feel some interruptions here around your aura, some energetic interruptions. But please keep in your mind, stay focused and just keep going. So then they cannot get through for real. That's what I feel. I help you to shield your aura too. And I work with the crystalline codes. I don't see any ties. I don't see any cords. The basic process is just try to see the bright side too in life. Follow the joy and just do what you feel in your heart. Trust your intuition. That's the strongest shield right now. Okay? Let's do this. I sing in light language now. Maybe it's interesting for the other people too to listen. Okay, first of all, I shield your aura. I work with the crystalline energies. Shielding, 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 shielding. You are protected, you are safe. Feel the energy from the central sun. Aletishis. Kavus. Lemos. Sterat. Serem. Kavamuros. You are safe, you are protected. Letimisa atamasa, you are safe, you are protected. Lefimishea. Stay focused, alateneas. Stay focused, amatakerea. Stay focused, amahatanaketeseya. I dive into your heart chakra now. Expand, 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 expand. Open your heart. Alefimi tikisiria muitiniseya. Trust your intuition, trust your intuition. Halashana shashukusareya. Kufu. are loved. Amalatikisaya hamariat anasaya. You are loved infinity. Alatimitiniariamas. Hashaneshana kasareta masaya, cleansing, 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 letimisaya. Stay grounded, stay grounded, stay grounded, lefemita masaya. Tafomams, starus, stamanteras, kisteos. Recoding, let the makar, recoding, let the Messiah. Access to your house timeline, access to your house timeline. Diliti misana famata kataruit, ishikiasana kota maleteruit ahamata nateya. Okay, Jess, I did the healing onto you. Thank you so much. It was so much fun working with you. Yeah, guys, it always is so cool to talk to you. It's always a big honor to go live here on TikTok. Thank you so much for the opportunity to support you. We support each other. Thank you so much, Jess. It was so much fun as well. Thank you so much. Again, yeah, take care from the deepest bottom of my heart. So please keep going. Please, even when the energies are wild, please don't quit. I know it myself, the energies can be very brutal now, right? You see the craziness everywhere. Yeah, laugh a little bit more. I'm a cowboy. Laugh a little bit more. Don't take it always so seriously, even when it's serious. Yeah. And try to stay focused on your work. Yeah. Stay focused, hold focus. Yeah. And do what you love. Inspire the people you can inspire. You're not here to save all humanity. That's really too much, guys. We just can be a lighthouse for all those which are interested in to know more. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop, you're all right. I know that anime. I know the Japanese show. Thank you so much, guys. You're so awesome. And see you soon again. It was a big honor. Bye-bye. Tschüss. Ciao, ciao.